All right, switching gears back to our new mayor and a new administration. Just a couple of hours into it, the director of University of New Orleans Survey Research Center, Dr. Chervenak, and pollster Silas Lee joining us now to discuss this transition of power and really what it means specifically for the people of New Orleans here at home. So let's back up here. How did we get here?
We were basically, Mayor Cantrell was term limited, right? She's done, and so 3 challengers decided they want to assume the mayor's office. Helena Moreno ran a stellar campaign and won with 55% of the vote, and so basically almost getting a mandate to run city government.
And of course, we know that she is stepping into some challenges here. More to come, I'm sure.
Yeah, in terms of challenges, it's not unusual for incoming mayors to face challenges. In this particular case, there are a lot of challenges that she may not be aware of. She's inheriting a deficit, $200 million. That has happened before, but not to the degree as it is now. We are in a period of economic uncertainty to a large degree. So the biggest challenge for her is to try to neutralize the fears and anxiety that many people have, establish a vision, communicate that vision along with a timetable as to what voters can expect. You can see from her inauguration, the focus is, I am all in. I want you to be part of the solutions and the rebuilding of this community. And she wants to change the culture, the psychology of citizens in this community by stressing the reality that this will not be easy, but we are all going to be committed.
You know, you can't change it without knowing the past, and she's really had a front row to city government since 2018 when she got on the council. How much has that helped her?
Well, I'm sure that it helps immensely that she has a lot of institutional memory and knowledge of what has taken place over the last 8 years, and that she can use her bridge building skills that she learned in the state legislature as well. So, you know, she's also surrounded herself with a very good team of individuals. She's gone back to the deputy mayor system that Mayor Landry had used. And so she can rely on a lot of strong advisors, all right, and hold them accountable for their area of City Hall. And so, you know, basically, what we'll see is kind of just a new direction in which way we're going to go in the city.
A lot of, accountability and communication to voters and residents in reference to what they can expect, when they can expect it, and what's going to happen. A lot of residents feel that they were living in a maze, not knowing what's in a wilderness in terms of anticipation and someone to lead them in the right direction. That was reflected in all the surveys we conducted, as well as the anxiety expressed by the residents. So she wants to communicate and reassure residents, I hear what you're saying, I understand your concerns, and this is what I will do to address those issues.
You kind of touched on my next topic here. You know, you brought up the other people who stepped up for these challenges. She got the overwhelming support here, but not everyone voted for her. Right. What does she have to do to bring those non-voters into her fold, so to speak?
Demonstrate her vision, communicate her vision. Incremental success stories. 100 days, that's a prelude as to what citizens can expect in the 4 years of her administration. So those incremental success stories, people know this is not something that will be changed overnight. There will be wins and losses. And keep in mind, as urban mayor for a large city, it is volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous in terms of what they can encounter. Mayors in large communities, they have big expectations, but limited resources. And urban mayors now, they have to deal with issues that at one time were local, now they have to deal with international issues, global issues that challenge their resources and also challenge the community in many ways.
And really
whoever thought we would have to deal with a terrorist attack?
And that's a new way of thinking for an
It's a new way of thinking.
One that we have to get done now. It's just part of today's world.
In today's, you know, we're competing with other cities, not just here, but around the world in terms of, say, tourism, right? We like to consider ourselves one of the tourist meccas of the world. Well, we've got to compete with other cities for those tourist dollars to help build up our economy. And so, You know, that's going to take leadership. She's going to provide, an agenda and basically a framework in which direction she wants to take this city.
All right.
You know, in terms of what voters want, they like to have something they can point to and show as an example of this is what we observe accomplished in the past couple of months, and that is what she will have to address. We saw that with the inauguration, all in. I want everybody to be all in, and that she is reassuring residents that not only will she be visible, but she wants to be accountable.
Eyes of the city, eyes of the nation certainly be on her, especially as she gets started here, all this work. Silas Lee, Ed Chervenak, I appreciate you both being with us. We are back right after the break.